Welcome to Manitoba Bushcrafting and Reviews. This is Alex, and here we are today with the Mystery Ranch Pintler. I purchased this pack about a year ago. Yeah, it's creeping up on a year. And I seriously don't think I could have picked a better pack. Uh, Obviously now, within the last couple of years, Mystery Ranch has come out with some larger hunting packs on their new frame system. But we're getting close to the final review on the Mystery Ranch Pintler. I'm going to end up giving my final thoughts on it. But right now, I just want to tell you, this thing is so comfortable. The second you pull those load lifters, it comes up right nice and tight to your back. It hugs you. Like you'd have to try it to understand just how comfortable this pack is, even with the 30 plus pounds that I have in it right now, all the way up to close to 60 pounds. It is still a very comfortable pack. I would like to have the Guidelight MT frame. The new model of this pack comes with the Guidelight MT, and it's got a redesigned waist belt, a little bit of weight shaved off the frame, and the pack is made out of a newer material. This is 500D Cordura with polyurethane coating on the sides here in case you're attaching a rifle or something. The upsides to this pack are that you do have lashing points on the front. You can put a bow there. I got my little medical kit rigged up on all of my packs, so it's modular, so I can just take it off. And yeah, those daisy chains help with that. The negative parts here, we're just going to focus on the negative for a minute here because in my review it's going to be a quite a long video. But when you're strapping things to the side and you have the load shelf full, it doesn't really work out the way these side straps are. They should have had ones straps that go and attach and hold the bag to the frame, and then separate compression straps that hold whatever you have in this pocket, whether it be your rifle or whatnot. Secondary straps to focus on whatever you're strapping to the side. I think they should have done that, and they can watch this video, Mr. Ranch. You can use those ideas freely. I'm not gonna want any compensation for those ideas, but I do think it is a smart thing for you to start doing on your hunting packs, is giving secondary straps that do not attach to the frame, so you can still hold things on the side when you have your load shelf in use. It's just a nice pack, guys. I can't say anything really horrible about it. It would be cool if it was compatible with the day pack lid. That would be neat, but I guess that could come on future versions of this pack if they don't decide to discontinue it, which I don't see them doing that anytime soon because it is such a popular day hunt pack. I do not use it for hunting. I use it for hiking and bug out, a bug out bag, and it does me really well for the hiking part. Like, it's a really comfortable pack. I went on a 3 and some kilometer hike this afternoon over some really rough terrain, and I was sweating near the end. But like, if I was wearing any other pack, my back would be killing me. But this, nah. The second I took it off, I was perfectly fine. That's not very far to walk, but on the terrain I was on with the weight in this pack, it's exerting. I do like on the Guidelight MT frame, this is cut down the middle here where it goes over the frame here. The fabric on the pack is cut down the middle, and there is a buckle that holds it on, and then you can just like undo the buckle and fold this over the edges of the frame to take it off, and it saves you time from undoing your load lifters and all that. So if you are going to purchase a pintler or any hunting pack from Mystery Ranch, try to get the MT frame. If you can't, this is still a really decent pack. It just takes you a little bit longer to get into your load shelf. Another thing, if Mystery Ranch is watching this, your load shelf. Give your customers a little extra fabric on the bottom of the load shelf so you can pull the pack a little farther away. Because, yeah, it's just nice to have that extra little bit of space where you could stick a dry sack in the middle. Right now, when I put my dry sack in the middle there, I have to squish that thing like a pancake to get it in there. And it's kind of awkward. But if you gave a little more, there's a flap, for those of you that don't know, on the bottom here. And when you undo it and pull it away, the flap becomes a shelf. And yeah, it's just not very long. So if they could extend that out a little more, you could fit quite the load on this pack. Right now, I got this set up for camping. I guess it could double as a bug out right now. I can fit my full amount of rain gear, like the pants and my jacket, in the lid. It is full to the top. You can't fit anything else in there, but it will fit, which is pretty impressive considering I have a pair of Gen 2 US Army Gore-Tex pants in there. And if anyone's familiar with those pants, they're really thick and heavy and bulky. So those fit in there. That's what's in there right now. My rain jacket is in my other pack, which I'm probably going to switch back over to this because, yeah, I just want it there. And yeah, I'm just pleased with this pack. If anything changes before my final review, I will let you guys know. I might save it for the review, but I've given this pack a lot of time, and I'm totally impressed with it. It was definitely a decent investment, and I'm sure it'll last quite a while. Yeah, so there's not much else I can say about it. I got a sleeping bag in here right now, rated to minus 23 Celsius or minus 10 Fahrenheit. I have, like I said, my rain gear goes in there. I have a USMC bivy in there. I'm not going to dig any of this stuff out because it's just a pain. Once you get it in there, you want to keep it in there. I have a water bladder in there that I do change out quite regularly. Oh, what else? There's other things. There's a gas stove in there. My cook pot, my tarps. Yeah, sorry guys, I just got an alert that my video is already over 4 gigabytes in size. But yeah, it's a 4K camera for you. I don't know. I think I might just let the software that I edit my videos with merge them together, and that sadly, since I'm not paying for the software and it's a free software, it will produce those videos in 1080p, not 4K. So it's not going to be that big when I stick it on YouTube. But anyways, you guys get the point. This thing is solid. It's versatile. It's worth every penny, I think. I personally paid $4.30 for it on sale. They're going for about $6.15. But if you are online, you can find them probably around what I paid for them if you're looking hard enough. I got my sleeping pad in here. I got everything that I would need for at least a few days out in the sticks. If I had to bug out, I could probably stretch it longer. There's food in there even, and like, yeah, there's stuff to the gills. All I got left to put in here is my rain jacket and strap my one ground tarp to the top. But there's not much else they could do to this pack to make it any better, except for, like I said, separate compression straps on the sides that have nothing to do with the frame, so you can still have stuff lashed to your pack and have a load in the load shelf and have everything secure. That's the only thing that I could see them doing that would make this pack any better. If you're looking for the same exact style of this pack, but a little more room, the Mystery Ranch Selway 60 would be my recommendation, because it's identical to this pack, except it's missing the sleeves in the inside for your spotting scopes or whatever you want to use those sleeves for, and it's also missing the little mesh pockets in the inside. It's a bare bones version of this pack, but I assume it would perform just as nicely as this pack. And in truth, I don't use the mesh pockets on the inside for anything. They're just there. And the sleeves, I might slide something in the sleeves to just keep it where I want it. But they're not overly necessary if you got a lot of packing cubes or stuff like that. You don't really need them. And the Selway 60, it would probably be just as nice to carry as this, if not better, because you can hold more, go on longer adventures. But I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to just save the rest for the review. I'm going to give it at least a couple more months before I give my final opinion. Maybe be a little rougher on it. I don't know. Just to see how it holds up. I don't really want to do that. I like to take care of my things, but to give it an honest review, you kind of want to see if it can handle a little bit of abuse. And yeah, I've taken really good care of it. So last thing I have to gripe about is these pockets down here for water bottles. They are not very stretchy. So if you have a big water bottle, it's not going to fit in those pockets. The butt of a rifle might fit in these pockets. Yeah, on the new pintler with the Guidelight MT frame, I know they did change up these pockets so they can fit the butt end of a rifle in them. But I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I rambled long enough. If you guys like the video, hit like. If you want to share, hit share. Comment down below, because I'd like to read you guys' comments. And that's all I got to say.